Ever feel like life is pulling you in 100 different directions? Overwhelmed by things you can't control, leaving you stressed and unhappy? What if I told you that an ancient philosophy, practiced over 2,000 years ago, holds the key to a happier, simpler, and more peaceful life? Right now. Today, we re-diving into 7 powerful Stoic habits that will transform how you see the world and yourself. Stay with me, because the last one is a game changer for finding true freedom. Let's start with a foundational idea from the Stoics. True happiness isn't found in wealth, fame, or external circumstances. It comes from within. It's about controlling what we can, our thoughts, our actions, our responses, and learning to accept what we can't. This single shift in perspective is the first step toward reclaiming your peace. The first habit is daily reflection. This isn't about complicated journaling. It's about taking just a few minutes each day, maybe in the morning or before bed, to quietly check in with yourself. Ask simple questions. What did I do well today? Where could I have been better? Were my actions aligned with my values? This practice builds self-awareness, which is the bedrock of inner peace. It helps you understand your patterns and consciously choose better ones tomorrow. Think of it as a mental tune-up. Over time, you'll notice you're less reactive and more intentional in everything you do. This leads us directly to the second habit. Focus only on what's within your control. Imagine you're stuck in traffic. You can get angry, honk your horn, and stress about being late, all things that only make you miserable. Or you can accept the situation. You can't control the traffic, but you can control your response. You can listen to a podcast, call a friend, or simply enjoy a moment of quiet. The Stoics called this the dichotomy of control. By redirecting your energy from external events to your own mindset and choices, you stop wasting it on things that are beyond your influence. This is where true power lies. Third, practice gratitude. This sounds simple, but its effect is profound. The Stoics encouraged us to recognize the value in everything we often take for granted. Right now, you have the ability to breathe, to think, to see, to love. These aren't small things. They are miracles. Instead of focusing on what you lack, consciously appreciate what you have. This isn't about ignoring problems. It's about balancing your perspective. When you start your day by acknowledging 3 things you're grateful for, you prime your brain for positivity and resilience, making it harder for negativity to take root. Before we get to our next habit, if you're finding this useful and want more content on practical philosophy for modern life, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. It helps the channel immensely and ensures you don't miss out on future videos. We're building a community here dedicated to living wiser, more fulfilling lives. All right, the 4th habit is a tough but transformative one. Embrace discomfort. We live in a world that sells us comfort at every turn, but the Stoics believed that challenges are not something to be avoided. They are opportunities. They are training for the soul. When you face a difficult situation, whether it's a tough workout, a difficult conversation, or a professional setback, don't see it as a roadblock. See it as a chance to strengthen your character, build resilience, and prove to yourself what you're made of. As the Stoic philosopher Seneca said, difficulties strengthen the mind, as labor does the body. Habit number 5 is to live with purpose. What are your core values? Honesty, kindness, courage? The Stoics taught that a good life is one where your daily actions are aligned with these deep-seated values, not with chasing fleeting pleasures or living up to others' expectations. It's about asking yourself, is this action moving me closer to the person I want to be? When your life has a clear direction guided by your principles, you gain a sense of meaning that no amount of external validation can provide. You stop drifting and start navigating. The 6th Stoic habit is to detach from outcomes. This is a subtle but powerful concept. It doesn't mean you shouldn't have goals or try your best. On the contrary, you should pour your best effort into everything you do. But once you've done your part, you must release your attachment to the result. Your peace should come from knowing you gave it your all, not from whether you succeeded or failed. Success is often influenced by external factors you can't control. By focusing on your effort, the one thing you can control, you free yourself from the emotional roller coaster of praise and blame, victory and defeat. And finally, our seventh habit, perhaps the most crucial for finding freedom. Practice simplicity. The Stoics understood that clutter, both physical and mental, is a source of anxiety. Look around your space. Look inside your mind. Are they filled with unnecessary things, worries, and obligations? Simplicity is about intentionally removing the non-essential to make room for what truly matters. This could mean decluttering your home, unsubscribing from emails, saying no to commitments that don't serve you, or letting go of old resentments. By reducing the noise, you create a space for calm, clarity, and focus to enter your life. Remember, the Stoic path isn't about becoming a robot, devoid of feeling. It's the exact opposite. It's about mastering your emotions so they don't master you. It's about gaining the wisdom to navigate life's inevitable ups and downs with grace and resilience. It's about living freely, wisely, and happily, no matter what life throws your way. Start with just one of these habits. Maybe it's 5 minutes of reflection each morning, or consciously focusing on what you can control the next time you feel frustrated. Small steps lead to big changes. Thank you so much for watching. Which of these habits resonated with you the most? Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing for more insights on living a better life. Until next time, stay wise and be well.